Yo, we are back. You know what's up. Now, this topic here is actually kind of funny to me because I don't even know what that is. Emotional tampon.
You don't know what emotional tampon is?
I know what the emotional is, but the tampon part, and that's mostly a female type of thing?
Yeah, a tampon is for a female type of thing when they have their cycle every month.
Yeah,
but
cycle.
Emotional tampon, I'm going to tell you what the definition is. Emotional tampon is used by pickup artists. It's called a term used to describe guys that put up with listening to all the problems that women has in the vain hopes of getting in their pants. I've been a registered emotional tampon for years. I just gave up my membership 5 years ago.
Really? How do it feel?
Liberating. I used to be the punching bag for most women when they used to talk about Dirty Dick John, about how he's doing her wrong, and I'm thinking like maybe I can be there to comfort her.
Yeah, so you may be able to slide right in.
Oh my God. Not knowing that I was more of a fuckboy than ever. Because I've always, in every situation when I was an emotional tampon, I've always left sexually frustrated. And let me tell you something. This episode might be too raw and rugged for most people.
That was it.
Because you want to know why? I'm built on honesty, and I'm saying it in an emotional tampon way.
He being sarcastic, guys.
I am being sarcastic, but I'm gonna do the episode this way to show you how simpish an emotional tampon is. Dealing with certain women's bull stuff in hopes to get in their pants.
Yeah, because remember in our mind we always focus on the end result, which is always the end result is sex. So we feel like, okay, if I become a nice guy, like a lot of people feel like the nice guy is an emotional tampon because the nice guy feel like, oh, I'm going to just listen to her. I'm going to say, okay, baby, that's okay. Everything's going to be all right. Everything going to be P's and Q. Maybe one day I'm going to end up in that sack. And then when I don't get the sack, I'm like, crap, what should I do?
Oh, my God. Let's think about this for this thing. This is one of the biggest mistakes nice guys make in any form of relationship with dealing with women.
Okay.
Because when you have men who are not assertive, and when we're talking about being assertive, if we want to talk about in the black community, most assertive men are gangsters, thugs, women beaters. Bitch, go and cook me something.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say? But then you got guys who grew up with a mom like me and you who willing to take care and see fit to any woman's needs because we see our fathers do that.
Correct.
But going into the dating pool where there's a lot of damaged women and women who are insecure about themselves or women who have a certain opinion about men, you know what I mean? They're going to take guys like us for granted because they're used to the Dirty Dick Johns and Rakim and Shaheem. The ones who they're having kids with.
Yeah.
The ones who are not picking up the phone when it's little John's birthday. But we're the ones that she call, you know what he did to me the other day, girl?
And then we be like, what? What happened, baby? What's going on?
Like, and I'm like, yeah, man, this man disrespected. Man, don't even worry about that, man.
Exactly.
Don't even worry about that, girl. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
And then she be like, baby, I want some ice cream. Be like, okay, let me go get it for you.
Yeah. Or you picking up and go. I've been so many people's therapist over the years. I should start my own practice.
You should. And get paid for it.
And get paid for it. But the sadly enough is I'm the one beating my meat every night.
Bro, and one guy I heard on YouTube, I'm not going to say his name, but one guy I heard on YouTube, he said, hey, if a woman going to ask me to be on the phone for an hour, she got to pay me.
Your time is precious, and this is why. How many episodes back ago when I started saying that us men need to start focusing on our purpose?
Yeah,
like focusing on our health,
4 episodes,
loving our family.
Facts.
And as you focus on your purpose, the women will come, and when they come, they would put that pussy on a platter for you.
But most men don't believe that anyway. That's why
they don't believe that. These are suckers, lollipops. You know what I mean?
So how can a man get out of being an emotional tampon? You say a man got to be assertive, but you assertive all the time.
Yeah, we are assertive all the time. The best way for him is to cut off every woman he's giving emotional support to.
Well, that's hard.
I know it's hard, but you're not having sex anyway, so what are you losing? You're not beating them, you're not sliding between their legs, and you're not having unprotected sex with them, which most of you guys really want to do.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Let's be very honest about it. You want to have unprotected sex with women, and that's what you fiend and yearn for. But you thinking about doing that in the way of being nice comes off as being disingenuous. Most women who sees nice guys as being disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women can pick up often and say, he wants to fuck, I'm going to send him off for a ride.
Yeah.
Roller coaster. Matter of fact, better yet, you fair.
Yeah, because the first thing they're going to do, they're going to say, how can I use this guy? He's not going to send him for himself.
Oh, yeah, and he say he's going to cut a check because he wants to have sex with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you end up putting yourself in an emotional tampon state when you get her all rattled up for Dirty Dick John to hit.
I told one girl that the way I'm doing now in the dating game is, I told her girl, it depends on how I feel on a date, depending on where I'm going to put you ass. When I told her that, she was like, wow, I never heard a guy say it that way. I said, yeah, because the problem is, my time is more valuable than yours.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? So, because if I spend my time, money, and energy, if I feel like I'm wasting my time, you need to be gone.
100%. You sound like a man that's focusing on his purpose.
Yeah. When the man, yeah, because when you focus on your purpose, your attitude changes.
Focus on your purpose. If it's a podcast, if it's losing weight, if it's getting money, the women will come. Now, I want to break down this whole emotional tampon.
Yeah.
And people, please forgive me by the way I'm talking. I'm doing this in a sarcastic manner. Because a lot of you guys talk like this to the girls on the phone. You have her on save and speed there. My future boo. When she lists you as bloody tampon.
She do.
On your number.
She or crybaby.
Or fuckboy Roy. Okay.
Women are savages, man.
They are savages. So here's another thing. Here's what this article I got from this says. It says it can be used to refer to a specific man who is being used as a distraction for a woman who has recently broke up or will soon break up with her boyfriend.
That's what you were saying.
The woman will lead the tampon on, and the man would think he has a chance when in reality he has no use except to be a tampon to help her feel better about herself.
Wow.
I just said it. This is what the guy said it.
You just said it before you even read the article.
Basically.
Wow.
I even go even deeper. It says emotional tampon have the mistaken belief that being a good listener means that letting other people vent all their problems to them. They believe that being an emotional tampon will get women to like them.
Wow.
And that by sympathizing with their problems, women will come around to see what a nice guy that you are and sleep with you instead. However, being an emotional tampon has the opposite effect.
Wow. Because
it's a negative rapport with women, eventually the woman will come to anchor all her negative emotions that she is venting with the guy she's venting to and actually become repulsed by him at best. He would be I'm not going to even say that word on the podcast.
A B.
But put into a category of a sexual girlfriend, which I term the gay homeboy.
Wow. Because he's thinking if he do those things, maybe he's thinking about the end result, I may get that prize. But then in actuality, he lose a lot.
Listen, now this is another article coming in the back of here, which I always talk about. He says a true man knows that it's best to keep the conversation focused on positive topics and emotion, especially during initial stages of attraction. Okay. While it's okay to let a woman vent occasionally, a real man should strive to steer the conversation in a more positive direction, acknowledging the woman's feelings, but then relating them to a more positive emotion.
So that was pretty much what you were saying.
Basically.
Because you focus on your purpose, you don't have time to waste.
You have time to waste.
Where you be like, hey, baby, something happened to me. Hey, baby, I got something to do, man. We
got something to do. If it's not positive, there's really nothing to talk about.
I agree.
But the problem is like I think us as men, we get put in awkward moments when we meet around women, especially women who are very attractive.
Yeah, we get weak.
We get very, very weak.
We get nervous. We start getting jittery, shaky, sweaty.
Very, very attractive.
And like you having a side
effect. You know what I mean? And then you think when they come with all the problems, you think, hey, the best way I can obtain her attention is by being her tampon, allowing her to use me as a device to insert her up her vagina and bleed all over it.
But the thing that I'm trying to understand, you do want to listen to women when they do have problems.
You acknowledge their feelings, but that can't be the main thing because at the time the article just said they're gonna be repulsed by you. Yo, I've been in a situation maybe like 7 years ago where I was trying to do that with somebody. She looked at me and said, "I can't have sex with you. You're cool."
Man, you be having the weirdest experience. I know you experience a lot, but
I do it, and this is why I'm so lethal.
Yeah,
I'm so lethal at an age I am right now.
No wonder you get a lot of women, but man, it's like
I don't get no. Don't do that. You know, you got some.
Oh yeah, my bad. He don't.
Nah, I don't.
He
Come
on,
on,
one man.
You know, you the one that got people sliding in your DM.
Nah,
I'm not gonna mention no name, but there's a thick one.
But yeah,
there's a thick, nice red one.
He lying, folks. Don't listen to him. But you do make a valid point. But my thing, because I know a lot of women be like, man, I do want that man. You know, I can talk to you about certain things. He be there for me and stuff like that. But I don't want to be emotional tampon though. So how do you balance that out?
It's easy to balance down. It all depends on where the conversation is going, and know how to take control of the conversation and steer it in the direction you are. But you have to know yourself at first to know how to handle to get in that type of verbal warfare. Because you know what I'm saying, you have certain women who are very skillful and crafty at putting you in a position where it's strictly focusing on them, and they take control of the conversation and be very authoritative about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If you don't know how to work yourself in a room or work yourself when it comes to talking to people, it's going to be very difficult to be very dominant with women. You know what I mean? As far as when it comes into a conversation about you obtaining a goal to sleep with her, 80% of men really goal is to sleep with women. It's only that 20% who actually wants to get married, have babies, who actually wants to involve themselves in that intimacy bullshit.
Wow. No, I never saw it that way, but that's true. But we always think about sex, and I think that's what cripples us.
It does cripple us too, but you got to understand something. Men equate feelings to touches. You know what I mean? So. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like a man. Listen, women. The quintessential 2019 man really knows that you like him if you let him fuck, or you allow him to have unprotected sex with you. And I'm being rugged and raw about that.
I know you're being rugged and raw. You telling the truth.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the way he know you love him. If you let him fuck. If you allow him to skeet over your face. If you allow him to do things that he's supposed to be doing with a prostitute in the bedroom.
Well, yeah, you allow him to do it with you.
Donkey F you.
Crazy sex.
We ain't editing nothing.
No, we not.
Let them boys rock. Matter of fact, the dogs are part of the podcast now.
Yeah.
they're the new members of the group.
Yeah, because them dogs over here be barking. But that's true though. A man want to be able to say, "Hey, I can be able to do nasty and freaky stuff."
Nasty thing and freaky things with
this
you.
Woman.
And to be honest with you, I can even go and say to women, you'll get a lot out of men if you was just giving up pussy majority of the time. No, and I'm talking about good guys.
Oh, you're talking about the good guys.
I'm talking about the good. I'm not talking about Double D John. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to refer him, Double D John.
People want to know what that mean.
Yeah, we're talking about the guy who works in IT.
Yeah, that actually grinding and doing it what you got to do.
Grinding and doing it. We're talking about the guy who's wearing K-Swisses and he's walking around in high waters.
Facts.
Those are the guys you're supposed to be putting them on them.
No, but they'll go to Dirty D John.
Oh yeah, Dirty D John who work at Quick Creek.
Yep.
Or Waste Management.
But cause remember, they always say this. This is why I always used to hear from women. Women always say, "He know how to talk to me right. Like he listens to me."
And that's your problem. You want somebody to put a foot in your ass. You want somebody to be like, "Hey, girl, go in there and make me something to eat."
Yeah, women get turned on by that.
I know that, but then we're going back to our earlier screaming match.
No. But I also heard they said there's one women fantasize of being raped. But that's another.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that on another episode. Like,
meaning they mind.
No. We're not editing nothing because you want to know why. We want to be transparent with the viewers. He is saying something that's very actual, but
it's actually real. But we're not going to be.
I don't know if I'm built like. I don't know. I don't want to lose listeners.
You're not gonna lose listeners. You gotta have people really tuning in.
I know that.
They're gonna really wait for the next episode. You want to talk about what?
Yeah. But you do got a point. But
I do got a point.
Just like you got women who seek men as father figures.
Correct. No, because people keep on saying BDSM they have, the sexual act of women being dominated the way they want to be dominated, and actually that sex world, man, on the rise to this day. Go to swinger clubs, they're there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But
I have been to a swinger club.
You know that's a modern day form of Sodom and Gomorrah, though. We're living in time. We're living in that times. Swinger clubs are just Sodom and Gomorrah, just like the places where the fun boys go to beat them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But back to the subject. Well, that's another episode. But the emotional tampon part, it irks me because I used to be there. I used to be one.
Oh man, plenty of times. There's a lot of women who might listen into this podcast know I was their emotional tampon.
Yeah, and they be laughing.
And they insert me at the time of their bloody month. When they need me to talk about Double D John, you know who you is, and I know you, and I know you saying he's grown some balls over the years,
yeah,
and he doesn't want to be that tampon anymore. No, ho, I don't want to. I'm so left field now. I so love myself so much.
To never be an emotional tampon again.
Never ever again.
So you feel like a man should be honest in his intent.
He has to be honest. You have to say what's on your mind. Women respect that. You have to be able to say no.
Yeah,
you have to be. You have to be, because you want to know something. The only person you're supposed to be an emotional tampon is your niece, your daughter, your sister,
facts,
and your wife.
Facts.
Those are the only person you got to take up with, not some chick you just met the other day.
Facts. Wow, wow, facts.
Not some chick you just met the other day. And the problem is, reason why we do that, we need to get to the point where we need to de-escalate our sexual urges. Because that's the only reason why we get ourselves hurt, because we want to fuck a lot of these babbit-ass chicks.
Facts. Preach.
And they using it, so I'm going to make a sucker out this nigga.
Yeah.
I done had a girl tell me one time, man, you was just a sucker.
And you know what the dudes doing now? They trying to wipe out the bad ones that using them as a sucker and like, hey, I made my prize.
The only thing you write that but the main thing about that is they cutting a check for that. At least them hoes is fucking.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The bad ones, at least they're fucking, because if they know they're gonna have to give you a little something for them to take you to another situation.
And they still gonna smash Dirty John.
Double D John, Dirty Dick John, Double D John. You know what I mean? And listen, we're going to have an episode dedicated to Double D John.
Yeah, we should. So guys can understand why you keep calling him Dirty D.
Double D John. And listen, I don't want people to think this is a whole MGTOW rant. Men go their own way.
But I thought you was going your own way.
I am going my own way.
So is men going their own way?
It's, in a sense. I'm a hypocrite at times, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie about that.
Can you tell people what's MGTOW? Because they probably like, what is
MGTOW? MGTOW. Men go their own way. Men who are fed up with the system of relationships, but most of these are nice guys and emotional tampons grouped in one room. You know what I mean? And a lot of these guys haven't had sex in years. They meet and occasionally buy a prostitute for them to go off and do this. You know what I mean? And that's what a MGTOW is. And these are the guys who are mad about this type of thing. So guys, Focus on your purpose.
Yeah, that's it. That's the key word.
That's the key word. Focus on your purpose.
You gotta love your purpose, and then the woman's gonna love you. It's actually in reverse. Because if you love the woman ain't gonna love you.
Yeah, basically.
So it plays a long part. Life is about balance. You just gotta find that right balance. You know what I mean? So, but the emotional tampon part, I know a lot of men is gonna feel this episode. A lot of men.
They need to feel it in. You know what I mean? And we just trying to save you from getting your feelings hurt. Because you want to know what happened to a lot of guys who become emotional tampons? Initially, their first goal is going in to have sex with this girl.
Correct.
Which is a very negative mindset. You want to use her in a negative tone. You see she's going through something. So you want to use that to your advantage. Be like, I'm going to try to be your friend to have sex with her.
And then don't even get the second. And then you're going to call her a hoe or a bitch.
A hoe or a bitch. Or not only that, you end up liking her so much where you start to have feelings with her and she shits on you. That's what usually tends to happen.
Yeah, that do. I've been there, so I know.
You know what I mean? And then you say to yourself, why is she doing this to me?
And then you'll figure out why, and then you become mental.
Basically, men go their own way. Being in a freaking forest with a dog sipping on some coffees, occasionally pulling up Pornhub or xvideos.com.
Like you sponsored the website and everything, man. That's the problem with society. We need to get rid of the porn. Get rid of the porn world, man. But that's not gonna happen. Cause the mental, they gonna like forget it. I don't need to do what I gotta do. Or I gotta release somehow, you know what I mean? But we already did an episode about porn, so we ain't gonna do another episode about porn no more. So what a crazy day, man. Cause
it was a crazy day.
It's incredible, man.
It is.
The past episode you've been doing, man, it's gonna be even more coming up, man.
We are, and we need to be able. And listen, and the fight is not stopping. For us to be here to knock off this again, we just gonna keep going until we reach our point. Until we be able to save a lot of men and women. Because you want to know something? Chaos Culture Radio, we only discussing our chaos culture.
And then a lot of people ask, okay, man, this is my first time listening in. How can I donate? How can I support?
Lord Jesus, you want to know something?
Yeah.
Mustang Run, I appreciate you for reminding, not just for God.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the freaking show notes. And if I want to say thanks to the analytic boys remind me, the descriptions under YouTube. Everything is there. Patreon, Cash App. You can donate through there. You can even donate through the Google. Through our email address in there. And then if you don't really have no money, if you can't donate $1 or do that, best thing you can do for me, like, subscribe, press the notification, share this podcast.
Facts.
Share it. Make sure everybody and their mama listen to it, because we only bringing knowledge for everybody.
Facts. And then that for what else you got for them?
Oh, what else I got for him?
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to the analytics.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to the UK.
Yes.
To Algeria. I want to give a shout out to the Ganges River.
Yeah. They made
because people from India have been tuning in.
Wow.
People from India have been tuning in. I didn't know the Ganges River was tuning in. The Ganges.
Where's Ganges at?
It's a big historical river where they bathe and stuff at.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? I'm going to put some respect in their name. You know what I mean?
Who else been tuning in?
Italy tuned in. The Philippines. Canada. You know what I mean? Fort Worth, Texas.
Wow.
Miami, Salem, Massachusetts. Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
Mountain View, Brooklyn, New York. Homestead. Garden Grove County, in the Philippines. Man, just share, man. I love that we seeing this, and man, the numbers are building up.
Yeah, it's building up fast.
They're building up fast, and this is the grassroots things. And then we're just some honest dudes just trying to make an honest living and be able to provide content for you. So on your way to work, you can listen to us.
Facts.
You know what I mean? While you at the gym, you can listen to us.
Facts.
We want to be able to be motivation for everybody.
Yes.
We're not only exclusive to just black people.
Facts.
You feel me? We love everybody. And we believe in the universal goal and a utopia for one for all.
That's real. And therefore, guys, we're out. Peace.
Peace. Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.